Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I have been eating M&Ms since I don't know how long. They weren't always my treat of choice, but when I was writing my dissertation, and after I'd complete a chapter or finish an edit or discover some major thing in the book that I needed, a small bag of M&Ms became my go-to treat because I could continue popping them in while I was writing and working. And I say writing and working because I do write longhand, and we didn't have PCs back then anyway. Don't even talk to me about a key punch card. Anyway, the other day I finished some edits and I decided to have a bag of M&Ms. Now, I hadn't had peanut covered M&Ms in a while, and for me a while is, a couple of months, and I hadn't had them. And so I had a small bag of peanut M&Ms. Normally, I open that bag and I pop them in my mouth, crunch, 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 and they're so good. This time, I pop one in my mouth and I just let it sit on the roof of my mouth. And as it sat there, I noticed something, that I could actually taste the candy coating. I always wondered why there were different colors. Like, who cares? You could taste it. And then it melted down, and oh, the difference between that hard coat and that soft chocolate. And then as that chocolate melted away, it revealed that toasted peanut that I could actually smell the toasting on. And it was a completely different experience. And I only got through maybe 4 of those M&Ms, and that was more than enough because I savored them. M&Ms were actually created for soldiers to carry to war. At first, they were exclusively sold only to the U.S. military. It was a way that soldiers could carry chocolate, something soft, into a hard place. And sometimes when you're carrying something soft into a hard place, you have to coat it with something that is sturdy, something that will stand up, something that will not give way to the softness inside. And as we're going through what we're going through, and our hearts are watching all of this unfold, you need something sturdy to protect the softness that melts. You need something that's been around for a long time, that understands. Sometimes we look at traditions as if they're just nothing. We look to the things that we know now, our technology, our this or that. But as my heart goes into battle, I'm protecting it with the prayers and the stories of my ancestors, the love of the elders, the words and the prayers that I cling to, the scriptures that I love, the stories that come back from my own life, the life of my mother and her mother and her mother. Savor this moment. Spend some time looking at what it really is. Don't just gobble into it and assume that you know. Let that center come forth through beautiful traditions steeped in the steps of our ancestors. And then we will understand it better by and by. I love you.